We want to turn now and speak with the winner of the Mississippi primary, Senator Barack Obama. He's joining us now from Chicago, his hometown. Congratulations, Senator Obama. I know this is not a huge surprise, but we have projected that Mississippi goes in your column. How important is this for you?
Well, it's just another win in our column, and we are getting more delegates. I'm grateful to the people of Mississippi for the wonderful support. And what we've tried to do is steadily make sure that in each state we are making the case about the need for change in this country. And obviously the people of Mississippi responded. I was in the Mississippi Delta this morning and hearing stories of companies moving jobs overseas, people not being able to stay in their hometowns and finding a decent job, schools that are chronically underfunded, people without health care. And so I think the stories I heard there are the stories that I'm hearing all across the country. And that's why it's so important for us to change how business is done in Washington.
Are you worried, Senator, that this race between you and Hillary Clinton is getting too nasty, and whoever gets the nomination could have problems down the road unifying the party, going into the convention and going beyond to the general election against John McCain?
Well, look, Wolf, I think if you watch how we've conducted our campaign, we've been very measured in terms of how we talk about Senator Clinton. Obviously, I think I would be the better nominee, and I've been very clear about why I think I can be somebody who brings about change by bringing people together and overcoming the special interests. But I've been careful to say that I think Senator Clinton is a capable person, and that should she win the nomination, obviously I would support her. I'm not sure that we've been getting that same approach from the Clinton campaign, but I'm confident that once we decide on a nominee, we go through the convention, that in fact the party is going to be unified, because people recognize we've got to have a significant shift from the Bush policies of the last 7, 8 years, and John McCain represents a continuation of George Bush's policies that have wrecked the economy and have put our foreign policy on a very uneven footing.
You're ahead in the pledged delegates. You're ahead in the total delegate count right now, at least by our estimate, I think by all the major news organizations' estimate. If that were to continue, would you consider her, Hillary Clinton, as a possible vice presidential running mate?
Well, as I've said, Wolf, I think it's really premature for any of us to be talking about VP nominations when we're in the midst of a really important contest. And what I think the voters are still looking for is who's going to be the best advocate for them, who is going to help them stay in their homes if they're threatened for foreclosure, who's going to help make college more affordable, who can overcome some of the toxic atmosphere that's existed in Washington over the last 8 years. And that has been our continuous message. If I'm the nominee, then I'm going to go through the process of figuring out what vice president would be most able to continue with those same themes. If something happened to me, who could lead the country, who could serve as commander-in-chief. And obviously Senator Clinton's a very capable person, and as I've said before, she'd be on anybody's short list.
Florida and Michigan, they're getting close, we're hearing, to getting some sort of arrangement to have a makeover, to redo their primary. I wonder what you would want to see the Democrats in Florida and Michigan do.
Well, I think all of us are interested in making sure that they are seated in some way that doesn't advantage one candidate or another too much. And what we've tried to do throughout the process is just follow the rules that the DNC gave us. They said that Michigan and Florida wouldn't count. My name wasn't even on the ballot in Michigan, and I didn't campaign at all in Florida. And so what we believe is that there should be some way of arriving at a fair settlement that respects the fact that there were rules in place, but also make sure that the Michigan and Florida voters are seated. I'm not going to spend too much time designing what the solution is. I think that whatever the DNC decides, we will abide by.
Including what they're calling a mail-in primary in Florida, for example. Not a real typical primary, not caucuses, but voters out there would get the ballots in the mail. They would mail them back. Would that be something that would be appropriate?
Well, I think there's some concerns in terms of making sure that whatever we do is fair and that votes are properly counted and the logistics make sense. So, there are a bunch of conversations between the various campaigns and the Democratic National Committee. I'm sure it'll get sorted out.
Once again, congratulations on your win today, Senator Obama. Good luck down the road.
Thank you so much, Wolf. I appreciate you.